Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading Way. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a Goodwill Bluebox. I should name our Fridays Goodwill Bluebox days, as many as we've been doing lately. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't been here before, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms and bring everything to you first. We buy from auctions, from mystery boxes online, thrift stores, consignment stores, antique stores, vintage stores, you name it, we try to check it out. And we love doing mystery boxes. Goodwill boxes, ThredUp boxes are the best. Of course, I haven't been able to snag a ThredUp box in forever. Then again, they're only seem to be available first thing in the morning, and I am not a morning girl, let me tell you. Too many years of working nights. So, this is from New Jersey. I think we have one more New Jersey. We also have a bag of singles. We'll see if we find any matches, and then we'll probably put that up available, considering this is a different shipment than that other bag. If you see anything that interests you, just simply send us an email to shadingmy@gmail.com. In your email, be sure to give us a timestamp, a description of what you're looking for, and your mailing address if you haven't already purchased from us. Also, if you like this kind of thing, definitely be sure to subscribe below. We would love to have you join us. We do jewelry videos on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those are always jewelry. And then we do other videos that are bonus, that is how-tos, cleaning, DIY boxes, thread boxes, you name it, whatever I can figure out energy to do, I generally will do it. And we also do a Monday through Friday short videos, and those are also available to purchase. Okay, so just sitting here looking, this looks like either amber, but probably copal. It definitely looks African, but I'm thinking that looks really nice. This looks like pearls, so I'm kind of excited to get in here and see what we have. Love New Jersey, the way they put them in bags. They put two, I ordered two, and they put 2 bags in one box. Okay, let's see what we can find. All right. That looks very... dirty. It's always that first item for me that's like, what is it? It's got copper in it. It's a little silver tone ring. It needs to be cleaned desperately, but it has like a blue stone, looks glass. It is, you know, pointed on the bag, so kind of a cool, this is tiny. This is like a size 4. So I'm just going to say, let's do $5. It's kind of interesting. Actually, let's do $2. Let's do something with our light there. I think it's a little better. See, it's got like a coating on it. Yeah, so just $2. Oh, another one. Oh, now this one's really pretty. Love the color. It's like a neon green. I do not see a name. It is a size 8, 8 1/4. It is gold tone and silver tone. I think it's glass, faceted. I don't think it's going to be... It's got some copper in it. So let's do $10 on that one. Very nice. Love the color. $2 2 rings starting out. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, there's another one. This is a stretch real pearl. The smallest it can be is about a 5 to about a 7, 7.5. It is real pearls. So let's do $6. All right, we have, let's go out. Goodness, there's a lot of something like pink all over powder. Okay. No missing rhinestones. This is kind of cool. It does have a band, so it's not acrylic. It's like a plastic. Definitely a vintage piece. It is a size 7 3/4. Definitely a good weight to it. I'm gonna say let's do very cool piece, $6. What is this? Got some interesting pieces. This is like a marbled acrylic or plastic on a disintegrating leather-like band with some textured beads. So that's just going to be $1. All right. Oh, King Ice. This is nice. This is a Cuban chain, I believe. Always get them mixed up. Cuban and curb chain. I think Cuban is flat. I could be completely backwards on this. This is super heavy. 24-inch. King Ice, if you find these, generally do very, very well. Let's see. This is a really pretty bright piece. No name. This is a braided threaded strand gold tone chain and no missing rhinestones. The tassels just need to be wet so you can, get them to stay all together. So I'm going to say let's do $6 for that. It is including the extension. Right now is at 22 inches. Just a gold tone beads in a thread with a toggle clasp. It is 7 inches. That's $1. Stretch little beads. These are white cat's eye. These are acrylic, so that's just going to be $1. Oh, these are nice. These are rondelles, gold tone, and these are like an agate, pink agate. They could be dyed, but that's going to be $3. Lobster clasp, acrylic beads, yellow, kind of really cool. Definitely acrylic. It is 16 inches with a 2-inch extension, so that's going to be $2. A stretch bicone and faceted round bead, $1. Goodness, this is heavy. What do we have here? Oh, we have 2 things. Okay. Discoloration, just a magnetic bracelet that also has like locks on the back, but that is going to be just $1 because it's discolored. I'm putting earrings over to the side. This is a Saint bracelet, faux pearls, a gold tone discoloration, and it's the mother and child. I'm going to say let's do $3. We have multi seed bead bracelets all put together. That's going to be $2, and they are a kind of a rose color, I'd say. All right, we're still locked up on those pearls. That's an earring. This is what was weighted. All right, so there is just a twisty on here. Let's untwist that just to be sure that nothing is being held together. I think it was on a card or something, because this is also a twisty tie on the other side. It has part of the card. But it does look brand new. All right. That is actually very pretty. It is magnetic, but check out the chains. It is a 7.5 with an additional 1.5 inch extension. It has a senorita clasp. Very nice bracelet with a little clear acrylic bead on the end. I'm going to say let's do, that is just very pretty. I'm going to say let's do $6. This is just silver toned and smoky stretch, $1. Earring. I have no idea. I'll put over to the side. Another, oh, that's kind of cool. It's a ring. Let's see. Cool. Like a lily. It is a gold tone. All right, now to get it off. Oh, by the way, the rings I'm wearing today, my wedding bands, and this I found in, I think, a ThredUp box a year ago or so. I'm keeping it because I love it. All right, one of the rings is 8-inch, and the other is, I guess they're both about an 8-inch. But they're more than that because I can get them on this, and this ring is larger than an 8. So, I mean, there's some space available. So I love this. I'm going to say $10 for the Lily double ring. I think we have some possible, what's it called? Tangles coming up. All right, we have a thumb clasp and a glass. These are pretty. Glass beads. Definitely pretty. These are a size 7.25. And I'm going to do, let's do $7 on the glass beads. Ooh, we have this one out. So this is a tied leather band. It is 29 inches. We have some fabulous stuff. Looks like horn. Let's see. Let me turn on the light and see what happens. Oh yeah, we definitely have horn here. We definitely have COPAL here and here. African beads, lots of glowing. These horn is beautiful. All right, lights coming back on. These are gorgeous. You know, COPAL is not as old as amber, but it's still way old. These beads are gorgeous. Look at those. Stunning. All right, I'm going to say the COPAL and horn necklace. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yay. All right, good box from New Jersey. Okay, so it's just decided. Oh, we have a pen. Let's see. I don't see a name. Oh, we're missing a rhinestone. 2 rhinestones. 3 rhinestones. Oh, that is pretty. 4 rhinestones. Okay, so it's a brooch. Gold tone bag. I don't see a name. We're missing Aurora Borealis here. You can put any round here. Any color of marquise there. This one's glass and this one's a teardrop. Oh, that is so cute. All right, we have an earring. Ouch. All right, what do we have here? A bracelet, I think. Yes. Sometimes it's like the best part of jewelry is just figuring it out. Maybe? No, this is not a bracelet. Can't be. Oh, I guess it can. The shortest is 6.5. Using the extension all the way to the end, it is 7 3/4. Very cool. It is magnetic. So let's show you that it's like that. So let's do $5 for the chain bracelet. Okay. This is tiny. This is powder coated black. Small little faceted, lobster clasp. It is like a stiffness to it. 16 inches with rhinestones, no missing rhinestones. So let's do $3. Do we have one like this? I'm going to put this over to the side and the rest of them and see if we can put some together. This one I had to untangle and it was quite extensive untangling. But this is Avon. And definitely check your Avon because some of it can go for quite a bit. This has an extension on it, but I'm going to put it at where the extension starts. And the extension matches it, the same like antique gold tone, silver tone. But let's see, let me try to, there we go. I don't see anything missing. I will check the price on this. As I said, some Avon can be quite well. This is 16 inches on the shortest and 22 on the longest with an additional 2.5 inch extension. So right now, without researching, I'm going to say let's do a very nice piece. Let's do $10. All right, still not getting that out. we have a daughter with a little pink flower in the center. It's not signed, silver tone. The chain is signed and it's Claire's with a thumb clasp. It's 16 inches, so I'm just going to say $2. Sweet piece. All right, we have a chain that has a knot. Let's see how fast we can get that knot out. I might get it out afterward. All right, came right out. It says 925, a tiny little lobster clasp. Definitely check your clasp because sometimes these tiny clasps can be a designer name. Yay! Anytime I see these tiny little lobster clasps, it's James Avery. Check that Rolo chain out. It is 16.5 inches. On the chains and bracelets, I'm seeing a lot. It just has the little tag in Avery and sterling. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so again, very happy with this box already. We have COPAL, African beads, Ice King, and James Avery. Not complaining. This says $19.99. Okay. Party like $19.99. Is that how it went? Gosh, I've gotten so old I don't even remember. Gold tone. It's adjustable. I was around in 1999 partying. It's a 7.5. Okay, so I'm gonna say let's just do $5. Okay, we have PL. Right off the bat, I'm not knowing who PL is, but I will look it up. There is no missing rhinestones, and this is a fabulous sparkle to it. It is a size 7 3/4. Here is the PL that I wasn't sure who it was. PL is Park Lane. Company that's been in business a long time. There's these are called Park Lane impression bracelets. I am shocked how high these are. And if you go on Park Lane, it says sold out, coming back soon. And they were selling for $272. That's crazy. So anyway, this one is already sold on Poshmark for $45, and I'm going to offer it to you for $30. This is so nicely weighted. Lobster clasp. Look at that. That is like a really thick mesh chain. So again, I'm going to have to research this, and I will put it on the screen. It is 18 inches, but that just feels yummy. And it's slightly magnetic. All right, we have a adjustable ring, no name, no missing rhinestones. Right now it is a 8 3/4. I'm just going to do $5 for that one. Put the earrings and stuff over to the side. Oh, I hope we find this one. What does that say? It says Bauble Bar. Look how pretty that is. Don't know. Over to the side, over to this. Oh, this is a pendant. But I'll put it over the side to see if we see more. Earring, earring. We have a ring. It looks like it is fashion with a missing rhinestone. It's tiny though. Couple missing rhinestones. It's a 5.5, and I'm just gonna say, let's go closer for you. See, there's missing rhinestones. So just $1. Here we have an eyelet black choker with a lobster clasp, an extra hair. We don't charge for those. It is 13 inches with an additional 2-inch extension. So that's just going to be $2. Gorgeous. Look at this. Okay, so we have an antique lobster clasp. Then we have, what are these chains called that are, this is a box chain. And then the rhinestones. It's not heavy, so I'm going to say they're acrylic rhinestones. They are prong set, and then there's seed beads on the outside. I don't see a name, but this is very retro cool. Let's get a size. Okay, so it is 7.25 inch with an additional inch extension. But that is so Art Deco style cool. Love, love, love. I'm gonna say $10. Love that. Sweet. All right, earrings, earrings. All right, I'm gonna put these all over to the side so we can put them in a bundle. Well, that kind of matches that first piece we had. This has rhinestones on it. Is that a missing rhinestone? Yeah, there's missing rhinestones on this, so that's just going to be $1. This is a pen that says Nike by Battery Park. And it's just a stick pen, not stick pen, but a push pen. Just do $2. This is a ring. It does have a signature. It says Carol Lee. Okay. Let's see. No missing rhinestone. Oh, is that a missing rhinestone? Let's see. Oh, crapio. One missing little rhinestone right there. It is a size 7. Let's see, can you see it? Yep, right there. Yeah. Right there. So I'm going to say let's just do $5. Oh, I'm sad. All right. Okay, so this one's broke, so I've got to put that one back together. But this is, let's see if there's a name on it. So it's a toggle clasp. It is pressed glass, I believe. Definitely. Look how pretty though. I don't know who this name is. It's obvious. Let's put it on the screen. If you know that, please let me know. I will do some research. See if we can figure out what that says. But these are beautiful. Look at those. I love pressed glass. So I'm going to do some research and put it up on the screen. It is a beautiful pressed glass bracelet. And we'll see if we can figure out who it's from. A lot of research on this one. Look at that. That says, it's like a dog. And it says a heart and MK or MR. Gotta research that one too. Check that out. A lot of new brands to me. Love doing research. Anything that we're learning from, I love. These are sweet. These are faux pearls, okay? Tied in between with a fold over clasp. No name. What do you mean no name? Something this fabulous should be named. This is tip to tip, 17 inches. This is another one that is retro cool. Definitely a 90s feel to it. But on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $8. We have a stretch wood bracelet. Needs some taming on the little toggle, yellow toggle. So $1. Wow. Okay. So there's our end. Oh, maybe it's meant to be this open. So it's got gold beads, iridescent green and gray pearls. No breaks so far. Yes, it's meant to be open. So let me get us a size. 56 inches of luscious pearls. I love these, and they're open at the end, so you can tie them and tie them, wrap them around, and then have them hang open at the ends. So I'm gonna say, let's do, I'm gonna say $50. Love those. Red and silver toggle clasp bracelet. Not magnetic. I don't think we found it. I think yeah, we found the James Avery. This might be sterling. Let's see what we have. Look at that blue pop. Yay, we have sterling. So our second sterling piece. So this, the red, I think, might be coral. It is a 6.5 inch. And I'm going to say, let's do $20. Earring, a button. What do we have here? No name, gold tone, lobster clasp, Cuban chain with a key. No name. It is 18 inches with a 2-inch extension. And I'm going to say, let's do, very cool, let's do $10. And it is magnetic. All right. Little lobster clasp, gold tone. Isn't that an interesting little pendant on a rope chain? Rope chain kind of looks like Monet. Got my light positioned oddly. It is magnetic also. Let's see if I see a name anywhere. I just don't see one. But it is 16 inches with a 4-inch extension and really good condition pendant. So on the gold pendant, I'm going to say let's do $12. That is a very nice. Then we have something here. Let's see. All right, where did I just see oh, right here. I see a signature right here. No way. Guys, look at this. 14 karat gold. Look at these. It's quite a little. Okay, these are yummy, yummy. And if they're 14 karat gold, they're yummier. All right, let's use this one. You can just tell that these are because they feel so incredible. Let's see if the chain is too. No, the chain is going to be something else. Let's do that too. So this is this part. This is this one. And this is the chain. This is 14 karat gold. And how I do gold is I will test it here. And let's show you there. And the chain is staying also. Let me do the chain again down here. It's hard to do the chain. Okay, so the 14 is holding. The way I do gold is I test it with the acid And then I tested also on my gold key tester. The 14 is holding on the chain, also on the 2 other pieces. So we have 14 karat gold, and even better, we have pearls. And those are nice size pearls. Love, love, love. Okay. Let's wipe this down. And keep going. Okay. What is this? I have no idea, guys. It says Burberry. Look. Burberry. It needs to be cleaned. All right. First off, my hands are filthy. All right. I got to do a little research on this one and figure out what it is. It's got a tag on it. All right. Let's do some research and figure out what the Burberry is. Isn't this a fun box? I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you are too. All right, so this, what do we have here? There's some interesting pieces here, guys. Stuff I've never seen before. Lobster clasp, okay. This is antique gold. Box chains. Then it comes to this piece. I'm gonna have to put this over to the side and test it. This looks like real gemstones. And then a long tassel. I have no idea, but that is incredible. Okay, I'm gonna put this over to the side. Look how long the tassel is. But it doesn't move. The tassel is 11 inches at the longest. The chain is 14 with an additional 3 inches. And look at those stones. All right, we'll bring this back too. I've got the hugest pile to research. We have a wire ring. This one we've got to research too because it's a stone. So I'm putting that in the stone pile. Look at this. Just wired rondelles with bicone beads. We'll put that over to the side. Another little crescent moon fashion ring that's adjustable. This is a size 5. Let's do $4 for that one. We have a really nice shell necklace. This one has no clasp. It is 36 inches. And I'm going to say, those are beautiful. Let's do $2. Oh, look at this. No name. It is a rhinestone necklace. Gold tone. No missing rhinestones. This one has, let me see what's going on with this one. This one's fallen in a little, but the rhinestone is there. And I don't see any missing rhinestones. Isn't that beautiful? It is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension. This is just gorgeous. This is really pretty shells. Look at these shells. These are gorgeous. It has does it go that way? No, it should go this way. Look at these. Aren't those beauties? Has like a light lavender at the end. They're all real shells. It has a shepherd hook at the end. And then there's, I think they're wood beads. Tip to tip, 17 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $6. These are beautiful. This says Claire's. And there's 2 of them. And their best friend, both say best. Those are $1 for the 2. What? This is definitely glass. Look at this glass. It's like wavy. I think this is old. Some are faceted. That is beautiful. I'm going to do a little research and I will get back with us with a price. Beautiful. Okay, we have something going on. I'm going to untangle all of this and then I'll be back. And we're back. We had to do a little bit of detangling and hopefully these have stayed in order. All right, these are huge hoops. These are 2.5-inch gold tone, and one has a cushion, one does not. So those are just going to be $1. This is nice. Unfortunately, it is a beautiful stone, lapis, and it's in a silver tone, really discolored band. So I am just selling this for, or pricing this just for the lapis. That is beautiful. It is almost an inch, and I'm gonna say let's just do $5. It is an adjustable band, discolored. It can be taken to a jeweler and dipped. Right now it is about a 7 3/4, so just $5. All right, this one has no name, but it's very pretty. It is gold tone chain with a ribbon through it. The ribbon's kind of okay, just not great. And it's beige color with grain in it. And these are all clear. It is a size 24-inch right now with about an inch extension left. And I'm going to say let's just do $6. These are cool, but they're really stretched out. So those are just going to be $1. Okay, we have I'm telling you, these Claire, they're good at getting tangled. This one is still new with the tag. It was originally $4. It is silver tone with a snowflake. That one's going to be $1. we have this one, which is pretty. Let me get it out. It is silver and a rose gold. It is a adjustable, but it is a like rubber, so it is tight, but it works. You just have to pull it really hard. And this one I'm going to say $2. Then we have 2 of these, and these say friends, and the other one says best friends. So, and these are by Claire, and that's going to be $1 for the 2 of those. This is another Claire's. I don't see any this color, so that's just going to be $1. Now this one I think is sterling. Did I read it, or I'm just kind of guessing? There's a mark right there. Let me see if it says anything. It doesn't, so let's just go ahead and test it. There's a mark. And there's our blue, nice and solid. Okay, this one is a shepherd's hook. It is 19 inches, and it is a light blue glass with these beautiful sterling silver, like, I'm trying to remember what those are called. It's like balls with like sun rays around it. I'm not sure what it's called, but this is really nice and weighted. So I'm going to say, let's do 15 on this one. This one has no name, but it has a really cool closure to it. You just line it up and pull them apart. As I say that, and I can't get them apart. Like so. It is just gold tone, 16-inch. It is magnetic. I'm going to say let's just do $4. Now, this one is a Claire's, and we showed it earlier, and it had daughter, and here is the mother. So I'm going to put those together and just price them for whatever I had said. So such a sweet little necklace set. Gold tone, flat lay, like a snake chain. About 21 inches. Not magnetic, but not marked. Copper in it. Beautiful chain. I'm gonna say let's do $7 on that one. Let's put that over in their bracelets. Here we have a ring with rhinestones or cubic zirconias and like arrows. That's kind of cool. It says copper in it, so it is a fashion ring. It is a size 7 1/4, so let's just do $3. Let's get you a little closer so you can see it. There you go. All right, here's like a gold tone flower adjustable ring. And this one is marked S925. So let's see if that's right. Looks like it. Nice blue line. And like I said, it is adjustable, and it says S925. Right now, it is set at, I'm going to say about a 6.5. But you can adjust that, and it is sweet little flowers. So let's do $12 for that one. These are all stretched out, and they're tied together by something. I'm trying to see, maybe they're just wrapped up together, but that's going to be just $1. These I put in a bag because they were tangled into everything. I believe there is 8 of these. So if you're having like a hippie party or something, that would be really cool. They're on strings, and there's 8 of them, but I'm going to say just $1. All right. This is a really like loose wire torque, and this is a real gemstone, and I cannot remember the name of it. Very pretty gemstone. It's like a disc that is fatter in the middle and thinner on the sides, but that is a beautiful rose tone with the green. Love that. And I'm gonna say let's do $8 on that one. Okay, we have another. Is this one Claire's too? Yes. This one is best, and then a disc. So I'm going to say $1 on that one, and it's 2 orange and yellow. If you want all of those, just send me an email, and we'll do really, really inexpensive. Now, this one is vintage, but the ribbon is like somebody broke it probably and then sewed it back together. But the good thing about this is not necessarily the necklace. In my opinion, it's these beads. They are acrylic, but they're very nicely done. They're not acrylic. They're like they do have a seam. So on this, I'm just going to say $1, but they're very nice beads. Okay, we have these earrings match. They are a gold antique tone with a like a smoky gray rhinestone, nothing missing, and then it's skeleton hands. And on these, I'm going to say $2. Here we have a little unsigned adjustable ring. Has brass in it, so it is real pretty. I think the stones are like a light blue. Size 7, so let's do $3. Now this is signed. All right, let's get this out of here. All right, this says Layla Rowe. Okay, vintage company, started in, let me get this unhooked. All right. I don't want to like really mess with this too much because I'm really thinking this needs to be strung. but these beads are gorgeous. The reason I say it needs to be really strong, see how it's pulling? So this could break at any point. It is tied in the middle. Layla Rowe is a vintage company from the 90s, and they also, they originated in the 90s, but then they reestablished their brand, I believe, in around 2004. But if you look online, some of their things are extremely cheap and some things are extremely expensive. However, these are one of the items that was on the expensive side with the glass ombre beads. As I said, they were tied in the middle, but it has certainly needs to be restrung. But these beads are gorgeous, and they're glass, and there's a lot of them. This is 38 inches, and I believe the disintegration of this is where all these little pieces are coming. So I'm going to put this in a bag, but I'm going to offer it to you for $10. They are beautiful. I love that ombre to them, how it is dark on one side and lighter on the other. Then we have these, which is definitely a vintage piece. It's all wired. Let me see if this is not magnetic. Tiny little handmade shepherd's hook. It does have copper in it. But these are glass. Look at those. They're like two, and they're just cut. It's almost like African. But these are 25 inches. And I'm just going to say, let's do $3. Here is another glass. Check out these beautiful glass beads. They're in a light purple, gold, and green. And then this one has flowers. This one has lines, but this one has little spots. I'm going to do a flat lay on this one. It's about 7 1/4, but it probably would fit more on a 7, 6 3/4 to a 7. But on this one, I'm going to say these are vintage, definitely. It is a thumb clasp, and I'm going to say let's do $7 on that one. Now, this one is an antique lobster clasp, antique gold. These are acrylic and faceted and like a yummy yellow. It is 36 inches, and I'm going to say let's do $5 on that one. This one is a plastic, vintage plastic, red with fleur-de-lis, a lobster clasp, and gold, and it is 22 inches with an additional drop of like 2, and definitely vintage on these. So I'm going to say let's do $6. All right, so we're at the end. Let's see. This says guess. It is hand tied in between each of these little seed beads. And look at that one. It's like a mosaic shell. Very pretty. It could be a dyed mother of pearl, but it's like a peach tone. Very pretty. I'm going to say let's do $5 on that one. We have this one. It's gold tone. It has a pressed V. I think, let's see. It's not magnetic. This definitely has that old stamp look. I can't remember the name of the company. It has copper in it. This is a size 7 1/4, and it has a V. I'm gonna say let's do $5. This is one of those tiles, and it has orange and pink and white, and then a white with a red heart. It's stretched. It's not super tight, so I'm just gonna say $2 on that one. It's over there. We have a pretty little flower. Let's just test it real quick. I think it might have a brassy tone. It shot blue for a second, so I'm going to say possibly plated, but let's just say gold tone. But that is sweet. It is adjustable. It is a size 6 3/4, and I'm going to say let's just do $3. Here's another one of those Claire's with Friends. That's $1. Gold tone rope bracelet with a lobster clasp and an extension. It is magnetic. It is a size 8 1/2 with a inch extension. So I'm going to say let's just do $5. All right. This is lapis, gold, and some silver beads. The beads are magnetic. There's glass beads and 2 lapis beads. I think these are like opalite. It's just a string. It is, I'm gonna say 4 inches. So let's just say $3. Then we have, this is glass. I'm gonna put this over to the side to see if we find more. Here we have a moon and a sun, but it's discolored. It is a size 7 right now, and I'm gonna say just $1. Cute. I'm gonna put this with the things that we are going to test to see if this is glass or something else. It's pretty. And this beauty, shockingly, says, let me see, $14K and patent number. This is a cufflink. My mind went blank. And this is like a, I think that's a star sapphire, but I'm gonna test this. This is the last piece, and then we get into our single earrings and stuff like that. See if we have any matches. So let's test this. Alrighty. While that's warming up, we'll go ahead and test this one. That is the front. And this is the back. It said 14. So we have 14 right here. let me know in the comments. Do you like seeing when we get gold? Do you like seeing at the end the key gold tester showing whether it is gold or the mark was not correct? Let me know that. That's one of the things I like to know in the comments. Okay, so the Presidium is heated up. And it is 14 karat gold. So not only did we get 14 karat gold earrings. Here are the 14 karat gold. They are real pearls. They're beautiful size pearls too. But the funny thing is, look at the chain. One's a little longer than the other. That's an easy fix. You just take this off and you move it up, so that's not a big deal. And the only mark that was on these was the 14 karat. There was no name, nothing. But beautiful, beautiful 14 karat gold. You know, generally you don't get the matches, so I was pretty happy. Still holding for the 14 karat on the cuff link. Unfortunately, it is a single cuff link. All right, let's see. Can you see the Presidium? And yes, it is a star sapphire. So this is beautiful. As far as a single cufflink, you could take it to a jeweler and have them cut off the back, melt this down, make it into a ring. That would look like a cool ring. Kind of like that idea. I only have one star sapphire, and that is a ring that I have from Barry's grandfather, and it is stunning. So I'm probably going to keep this one for myself. I love star sapphires. See, look at that, look. Beautiful. And so I'm going to be keeping the gold, but I will weigh it just to see what we got in this box. I'm telling you, I have to say, these New Jersey boxes are pretty great. We definitely, out of 4 boxes we ordered, I did not request them. I'm a true believer in you get what you get, and the universe will surprise you. But they've been pretty great. So yes, these have pearls, and we have the star sapphire, but we have 9.5 grams with the gemstones and pearls. So not bad, almost 10 grams of gold. I am thrilled with that. We still have to go through our singles. I'm going to do that pretty quickly because I don't think we have a lot of matches. So I'm going to go through the stuff pretty quickly and hold the single earrings because it doesn't look like we really have any matches, and we'll close out that other one. So I'm going to put this gold away. So let's, the stones that we put aside. I think this was it. Okay. Let's go out more. Okay, so this is amethyst. Let's do it again. I'm horrible at this. Yeah, I'm going to say amethyst. It is a barrel clasp, gorgeous chunks on here. It is 17 inches. And on the amethyst 17-inch necklace, I'm going to say, let's do $18. Now this one is just so pretty. I think this is going to be glass. No, I'm wrong. So this could be spinel. I'm going to put this over the side and test this sterling after we get done with the Presidium to see if that's silver. This one is just beautiful. I think this is just going to be glass, but it has a faceted glass, and then this yummy, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just very smooth and glassy and wavy. I was thinking it might be like rock crystal. If I will do some research and see what I can find. They both come up as glass, but I love this one. Love, love, love. Now this is just a little chunk of amethyst right here. That looks awfully red. Is it red? I'll put it on the screen and we'll test this wire. And then this was the last one. This could be glass, but it could also be a gemstone. I think this is like an agate. I can't even see if you are, like, look at those stones. They are beautiful. But this is just, I think that's all the testing. This is that one that has the long, like lavalier look to it. No, lariat look to it. It has the long tassels. So it is a short one. It is only 15 inches with a 3-inch extension, and then the dangle width is 10 inches, but gorgeous. And it is a box chain, lobster clasp, and on this one, I'm gonna say let's do 18 on this one. And then let's test these two real quick. That one is got copper in it. So it is small, a size 5, but that's just gonna be $5. And then this one has a little brass in it, but that is sweet. Pendant. And that one, I'm gonna say, let's do very vintagey with the bicone beads that are faceted and the rondelle. Let's do 18 on that one. Okay, here is, that one's signed. I have no idea. But we don't, oh, this is Diane Van Furstenberg. Nice. And then look at this. These we don't have matches for, but I'm going to hold these until next week. This is a rose. I might be using this in a craft project. Not that I'm crafty, but I showed y'all this Burberry bar with the two leather I'm going to clean this up and maybe make a keychain out of it and put it with my Burberry purse. This is a perfect color for our Novacek, the red in it. I went to my expert and she was saying that would be Janet with Happy Hour Haulers. She was saying that she thought this probably came off of a code or something, but I'm going to make it into a purse charm. And look at this one. This one is sterling. It's marked on the back, but we don't have a match for that one either. But we're saving all of these until our next bag. This looks incredible. I don't know if this was made by somebody because it is silver tone and gold tone on the back. And then this is like a wood. And then all these rhinestones. So these are really pretty. These are smoky, faceted. I'm going to say these are acrylic, and these are going to be $2. These two I'm going to do together. They are both gold tone, and these are stretch. These are going to be $4. This one is pink, $1. All of these I am putting together. There's a lot of them. There's seed bead stretch. There's green, rusty orange, purple, brown. And there's a lot of them. And I'm putting these all together. And I'm going to say, let's do $3 for all of those. These two are, you put your keys on it. And I'm going to do $1 for the two of those. And let's see if these are all magnetic. That one's not. Sorry, didn't mean to blink you. Not used to having so many non-magnetic. Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, black, a silver, and a thicker silver are all going to be $2 together. Then let's scratch these. We have 3 of these that are gold tone. I'm looking to see if there's any name. Okay, so I scratched all 3. All right, they stayed white. That's 14 karat. Oh, you can't even see it. This is 18 karat, or what we're doing for our sterling silver. This is 14 karat, and it didn't disappear. So since that is the case, I'm going to test these with the key gold tester and find out if these are something else or are they gold. And then here we have, let's see what these are. This one has copper in it. So, oh, I didn't give you a size on these ones that I did before. Those are all 8-inch. This one is 8-inch, and I'm going to put this one with the black ones. All right, and then I think this is the one that we didn't. All right, let's test these. Both of those disappeared on the 18 karat. and disappeared on the 14 karat. Okay, so these I'm going to do together. They're like a silver and a brassy tone. They are a size, one is a 7 3/4 and the other is an 8. And I'm gonna say, let's just do, there is some discoloration. I'm gonna say, let's just do $1 on those. Then we have these two. I did notice there was one that had a missing rhinestone, I thought. This one has a missing petal right here and a missing petal right here and here. And one missing rhinestone here. But they're like pendants. So I'm just going to do $2 or $1 a piece, yellow and white. $2 for the both of them. All right, this is on a wire. It is bicone beads and rondelles, definitely vintage. This is 2.5 inches, so I'm just going to say $1 on that. And then I think these might be one of the only matches. Has a little bit of pink right there. It's probably all this dust. These do not have a name. They are silver tone. I'll try to get this pink off. And they're like a light blue studs. Really pretty. And they are individuals. Little stones or glass. I'm going to say let's do $3 on those. And I mean, we have some really pretty earrings, but I'm going to save them. Wait, is that the same thing? No. All right, none of these go together. So I'm going to save these until next week. All right, this one has some discoloration, but it's an arrow. It's wrap. Let me see, is it touching? No, it's a complete adjustable. And right now it is a size 7, but it is discolored. So I'm just going to say $1 on that one. All right, look at these. This one needs some repair as some of the beads have come out. They're there, but they're just loose. Look at these. I looked these up and they're going individually. Just one is going for $125. I'm going to see about fixing this one because it's come loose right here. They are enamel rhinestones, no missing rhinestones. These are little seed pearls and little enamel beads, but $125 for one. Isn't that crazy? So I mean, this was amazing. We have gold, we have COPAL and horn. We got vintage Avon. We got this really nice glass. This is Park Lane that originally was $275. Crazy. This glass, and I still haven't figured out who this is. This is an Ice King that goes crazy high. This is sterling. We got all this possible gold. We have 2 sterling chains. Just amazing. So let me know in the comments what you think. Definitely answer the questions that I asked. That would be helpful. Okay, so we're finishing this up with the key gold tester on the possible pieces of gold. This is our piece that we use. It's 18 karat gold. We're going to be sure to calibrate. Right in the center of the 18 karat. All right, these, I'm not sure about the chain. Okay, so the chain is not 14 karat gold. The earring backs are 14 karat gold. This is the cuff link. So let's test the back. $14. Let's test the front. $14. This is definitely a vintage piece. So definitely 14 karat. So 14 karat on the this part of the and this part, not the chain. All right, these, not feeling it, but might as well test it since we have it out. All right, when it does that, that is a false negative and it's not sterling. See how it doesn't move off the platinum? If it was a really platinum, it wouldn't go back and forth. When the needle pivots like that, is that the right word? When it goes all haywire, it is not gold. It's probably a stainless steel. If it was even 14 karat gold filled, it would go to the red. This just kept going back and forth, so we're saying it is nothing. So we will put this up as available. There are 3 of them. They are very pretty. They are in excellent condition. And I'm going to say they're gold tone. That's all I'm saying they are. They are 7.5 inches. And they're beautiful gold tone. Let's do $5 for the 3. Beautiful. And at this point, the gold is not available. Gold is going up at such a high rate. I'm not selling any of the gold and just letting it sit for a while. So there you go. Thank you for spending your little bit of your day with us. We appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.